Just over the bunker is a slight depression, and then the green rises up. So we're going to have to get the ball into the air quickly and have it stop. Perfect situation for the lob shot. We have a situation here where we must get the ball high into the air and make it stop pretty quick. There are a number of ways that we can play this shot, and depending on the type of player you are, there are a couple of different ways that we can attack it. So let's go to the range and give it a try. When we talk about working on the lob shot at the range, the first thing we have to do is get to an area that has some cushion or some grass or rough. So you really don't want to practice your lob shot on the practice tee if it's cut nice and low. You want to get off the range into an area like we have here, or even into some deeper rough at the side of the range. Now, the mistakes that I see the average player make are as follows. One, they put their hands ahead, then they open the club face. Now, this is either going to make the ball go way out to the right, or they're going to have to loop the club and slice across the golf ball. Once they do that a few times, then they'll start aiming their body more to the left, opening everything up, and pretty soon they'll be hitting the ball way too short. They'll have very poor distance control. So I'm going to show you some things that I believe are very important in simplifying this shot, making it a lot easier for the average guy to hit. First off, let's align our hands with the club head. Don't shove them way ahead. This will allow you to use the whole bottom of the club, the whole bottom flange of the sand wedge. And it'll make it very easy for the club to slip underneath the golf ball. We're going to be aiming, by the way, right underneath the ball, or if we have some cushion, even an inch or 2 inches behind the golf ball. And the club is just going to slide or glide underneath the ball. In order to do that, we can't be coming from the outside and steep. We need to be coming from the inside and attacking on a more shallow angle. And let me show you how to do that. Why don't we examine this in slow motion? Make sure you don't grip down too much on this shot. I want you to grip up at the end of the club so you're using the whole weight of the golf club. Now, as we take the club back, we're going to be super relaxed with our arms and very light in our fingers with the golf club. So really allow yourself to feel light. Now, as the club goes back, that will be very helpful, allowing the club to hinge and for the club to get pointed up in the sky. When that club gets up like this, it's almost weightless. It feels very light. And the club will fall down very easy this way and will fall down from the inside. A terrible mistake would be to take the club around your body and get it flat where the club's heavy, and that's going to force you to loop to the outside, which, again, we must not do. So, club goes up nice and light. From here, the club will fall or drop. Your arms will fall and drop as your body turns. And let me hit a couple shots here to kind of show you. Again, we need a little cushion. Very soft with this swing. The club just kind of floats up, drops, and we hit a nice, soft, high shot. Let's look at this again. One final important principle is how you go through the ball and how you finish. Now, a sure sign of a high handicapper is the person who tries to keep his head down and swings through like this. Body doesn't rotate, the arms flash by, you have no concept of distance or where the target is. So a good player, an accomplished player, is always going to finish through, nice and soft. And that club would actually hit my shoulder right here. Now, one way to think of this is taking a ball and throwing it underhanded. And how would you throw the ball high into the air? Well, you kind of do it like this. And when you do that, your arm kind of goes out to the target and then relaxes. You could even have your hand hit your shoulder right here like this. Then take a club in your practice swing and have the shaft actually hit your shoulder with your belt buckle facing the target. You'll be looking right at where you're trying to hit it. So, again, allow the club to fall down as your body makes a target turn. We'll do that one more time. Now, when we come back from the break, I'm going to talk to you about the third wedge, or the lob wedge, and I'm going to show you one additional way to play this lob shot.